Good morning and welcome to the 2021-2022 Executive Council speeches. You're going to hear from 6 of our juniors today who are hoping to have spots on next year's Executive Council. Just want you to know there's going to be a little pause between each of the speakers as we get them mic'd up, so be patient and give them your full attention, and thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name is Em Roney and I'm running to be your Executive Council Commissioner of Student Activities. Today I'm here to tell you why I'm running. The answer is simple. I'm striving for our remaining years at Heathwood to be the best they could possibly be. My goal as COSA is to make every event at Heathwood a priority, whether it's the Friday night football games, the winter choral concert, the fall musical, or even the bowling state championship. I want everyone to feel included and have a great time throughout the process. So you're probably wondering why you should vote for me. Well, first, if you know me, you know I always have a smile on my face and I love to have a good time, so I can assure you next year will be a blast. But more seriously, I'm an organized, hardworking, and ambitious team player that promises to always give 100% effort to everything I do. I have loads of leadership experience in many organizations, and being a member of each of those groups has allowed me to grow and become not only a listener, but a voice for the class of 2022. And I'm so excited to continue that as a voice for the upper school next year. I'm a natural-born leader, and I truly care for the student body, and I feel that I could voice everyone's opinions and concerns fairly. I will always make my role as COSA a top priority and do everything I can when it comes to planning major events. I have tons of awesome ideas for next year that I believe will be great additions to Heathwood. A dance marathon, music in the dining commons, powder puff, volley bros, and even reviving the student section club. All of these are super fun ways for us to come together and in some cases even help those out in need. If it's not obvious, I love our school and everything it has to offer. So with that being said, my strong school spirit drives me to do everything I can to make sure that every single student in the upper school will have a fun, enjoyable school year. I can't wait to make more memories with everyone next year as your COSA.
I'd like to start my speech by saying 3 things I'm good at. Number 1, stressing out and overthinking minor to major life events. Number 2, specifically losing my phone, car keys, and passport. One time in Africa, one hour before a flight home. Number 3, making Rice Krispie treats. It is truly a gift. My name is Addie Grace Cook, and I am running to be your Executive Council Treasurer. Why should these 3 seemingly random things matter to you? For starters, overthinking everything and anything means I'm a go-getter. I love a good Google Doc, to-do list, spreadsheet, or email. Because of my stress, I'm better prepared. This year, when planning prom, I made a spreadsheet for making candygrams, collecting our Venmo and cash payments, and a Google Doc with all of our prom information and to-do lists on it. Secondly, I tend to lose my phone, keys, and passport because I'm focusing on big ideas. I'll get so excited about a trip, plan, or event that my phone, keys, or passport become a second thought. This energy and passion come through in things I care about, like the upper school at Heathwood. As Executive Council Treasurer, I will work towards your big ideas to make the school year the best for all of us. Thirdly, making Rice Krispie treats is a no-brainer. They are so good. Being a passionate go-getter helps to make me prepared to be Executive Council Treasurer. If you elect me, I hope to plan more kickball games, organize a powder puff tournament, and bring back upper school traditions like the exam bonfire. I also want to create a time capsule to bury at Heathwood, which we can dig up in like 50 years. And I'll probably make some Rice Krispie treats along the way. However, my ideas are not as important as your ideas. As a member of Executive Council, my job will be to communicate your ideas to the administration and help make them become a reality. For this reason, I want to create a student government email address to which students can email ideas, questions, or suggestions. While no one can know what next year will look like, no matter the circumstances, if you elect me as executive treasurer, my goal is to make sure that everyone, from the senior deciding where to go to college to the freshman just figuring out high school, has the best school year possible. Vote Addie Grace Cook for Executive Council Treasurer.
Got a great crowd today. Hey everyone, my name is Daniel and I'm here to be your executive treasurer. Now, I hope everyone had a lovely spring break. Big Saturday in though, but you know, sometimes you need to let go. And I had to do that last year when I relinquished my duty as treasurer. I lost. But you see, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And with that newfound free time, your boy got zooming on the weights. Now I believe we need a defender for this council. What if Conrad Kim gets angsty with the big red button? And who's going to protect our president if he falls up the stairs? Now, as someone that's planning on playing football next year, I believe I am well suited for that position. Now, unlike that level of experience, I've run for treasurer 7 times. And for those wondering why, it's because I enjoy planning events or just one-off gags that bring the Heathwood community together, making others happy and entertained, chasing those blues away like Gargamel. In short, I know what I'm good at, and I stick with it. It even runs in my blood. My great-grandfather's brother was head of the Treasury Department, no, the Federal Reserve for 20 years. So I'm well suited for treasurer. Now, I'm not a perfect person. I had BYU in my Final Four. But those perfect bracket odds are the same as these morning meeting raffles. And I believe that's why we need change. We have ways of promoting participation in morning meetings, but I believe that our efforts should reverberate not just from once-a-week get-togethers, but with unique activities at sports events that bring the Heathwood community together and increase our school participation. And I also love receiving and working with your ideas, such as a bold new initiative for our school that has never been tried before, removing middle urinals. We all know Elon would be proud of this innovation. Now, in all seriousness, I dedicate my time, energy, and love into the high school of 2022. I believe that life is not measured by the breaths you take, but the moments that take your breath away. And that's what you can expect from me next year. Dankeschön.
Hey guys, some of you know me, some of you don't. My name is Pete Peterson. I'm running for your Executive Council Secretary. So definitely, if you're a junior and you've been with me for the last 3 campaigns, you know, like usually 9 times out of 10, I'm going to use this 3 minutes to do some dumb gag, to make some dumb joke, to to something you'll find hilarious. Maybe I'll bully Cal. Oh, he's 6'3". Yeah, he's 6'3". Get over it. I'm still the alpha male, I promise. My masculinity is not fragile. He's the beta. He has to know that. I digress. But what I'm about to tell you, it may not mean anything to you. It may be pseudo-inspirational, empty words, valueless. And being self-aware of this fact does not at all exempt me that it may not mean anything to you. But I, too, was once Cal, sitting in Mr. McDuffie's classroom in 8th grade. And people, the executive council candidates, they'd get up there on the stage and they'd say this to me. They'd say, "Blink and you'll miss it." What does that even mean? I wondered that. And it meant nothing to me until a few days ago. And everyone in your life can confirm to you that if you don't pay attention, your 8th grade year, your 9th grade year, your 10th grade year, your 11th grade year will fly by without you noticing. And everyone in your life can confirm that to you, but you won't believe it. I didn't, and you don't have to either. So I ask you to take a leap of faith when I tell you that it's going to fly by. It's going to fly by. And it's terrifying. Yesterday, I was the 8th grader, and here I am today, a rising senior running for executive council secretary. It's crazy. How did that happen? What happened? Where am I? Am I dissociating? Maybe. But here's the thing. If I'm being honest with you, the thing that has characterized not only my high school experience so far, but all 12 years that I've been at this school have not been the big moments that you would expect, like the big test that I've worked so hard for, or the massive games that we prepare months for. But really, what has characterized my time here at Heathwood has been the little things. The Mr. Blackstone Tabby story. Whatever happened to the light in the football locker room next to the bathroom, you know the one, and Van Clark. But like, your high school experience too, whether you believe it or not, will ultimately be morphed by these same little things. So I appreciate the vote of confidence that I'm going to be your executive council secretary next year. And in that position, what I hope to do is bring out the little things for your high school experience too. And through everyday life, as a high schooler, through morning meeting, and through any event that I might plan, I hope to bring the little things out for you. Thank God for the little things, and you can Google the rest of that quote. Thank you, and have a great day.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Brooklyn Moore, and I'm running to be your Executive Council Vice President. I started going to Heathwood in the 8th grade, and I've served on student council both my sophomore and junior years. I've also had leadership positions on the varsity basketball team, within the Teen Democrats Club, and at Big T's Barbecue, where I worked for over a year. I've also made significant contributions in the courtrooms at YIG and helped form a girls lacrosse team here at Heathwood, while also having discussions with Black youth across the country about legislation that can be enacted to address the needs of people of color. These experiences have taught me many things, two of the most important being, 1, success isn't easy, and 2, my voice is needed in leadership spaces, especially those at Heathwood Hall. I've almost been dunked on by a 6'4" basketball player at Cardinal Newman. I've had 50-hour work weeks dealing with rude customers who don't like to tip, and I've had to hold in my tears on picture day because of a bad AP Bio test grade so I wouldn't have sad, puffy face in my picture. Despite these experiences, I've still found success and stayed committed to my goals while learning to persevere and to take everything one day at a time. I've realized that my voice is a necessity, being the only person of color and specifically the only woman of color running for a position here today. I bring an important perspective and serve as a voice and an outlet for the minority groups in our school's population. I love to express my opinions and commit myself to the wants and needs of my classmates, and I'm excited to do that for another year. To my fellow juniors, thank you for putting your trust in me to lead you wisely and unapologetically. I look forward to building stronger relationships with all of you during our last year on South Beltline. To the 8th graders, I want to make your freshman year as welcoming and unproblematic as possible. My freshman year was actually my favorite year socially because I made a lot of relationships with upperclassmen who accepted and loved me. To everyone in between, I want to leave a lasting impact on your high school experience and show you all that is possible as you progress through Heathwood Hall. Thank you all so much for listening, and vote Brooklyn Moore for your Executive Council Vice President.
Hello, I'm Alexander Roberts, and I will be your Executive Council President for next year, and that sounds really good to say out loud. This is admittedly not how I pictured running for office in 2021 with an empty lecture hall and looking into a camera, but nevertheless, I'm really excited. For those who don't know me, whether you're an 8th grader about to enter high school or someone who I just haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, I want to make this short and sweet. I'm here to serve you and represent you, and I look forward to helping anyone in any way. I've been class president during freshman, sophomore, and now junior year, and if I don't already have your confidence, I hope to earn it soon. Thank you so much, and make sure to be careful with your votes for our class office, because we know better than anybody else how important that job is. Thank you for listening to all of us, and good luck.
Thank you all for your attention as you watched this year's candidates. We're going to vote on Thursday during advisory via a Google form, and I realize that our YIG students are going to be gone on Thursday and Friday, but we will allow time for you to vote as well. I just want to say I'm really impressed with the candidates taking these speeches so seriously. Many of them are running unopposed, and despite that, they still gave it their all with their speeches, which makes me feel very optimistic for next year. So thank you for listening, and have a great day.